I wouldn't say my life is particularly exciting. I honestly would say it's pretty boring, but I do still feel called to document it and even romanticize it because I feel like most people's daily lives are not that interesting, but we're not comparing ourselves. I have been trying to figure out my content for the last year and a half now, and this is where I believe I want it to be because there's so much I have planned and I cannot wait to actually start sharing it with you all. We're going into vlogging. I don't really care if anyone watches at this point. People will tune in when they want. At the end of the day, I need to do things that I love and that I'm passionate about in order for me to do them. And I've tried to niche down and figure it all out, but I'm realizing that is just not working for me. So we're doing this. I'm doing a little bit of a reset, nothing too huge. I just really need to get this laundry out of the way and just make my room look a little bit neater because I have really been slacking the past couple of weeks and I just need to keep everything in order. I like clean surfaces. I want my chairs to also be clear. I always have something in these chairs. I will say one of the chairs just has clothing donations on it and I need to send it out to ThredUp, so I just really need to get a box and send those off on their way. And then yeah, my room needs to be cleaner for sure, and I'm slacking. It's funny how so much peace can come from such a simple thing like folding my laundry, especially my sheets. Like if I get my sheets folded and out of the way, I just feel so super accomplished, and my room starts to really come together when there's not so much just things everywhere. Also, another simple task that is so underrated is when you weave in the ends of a crochet project. Like that is one of my favorites. I am actually starting to crochet some of my summer wardrobe. It is almost spring and I cannot believe how quickly it has gotten here. It really snuck up on me and it felt like we were just gonna be in winter for a little bit longer. I am going to be crocheting my summer wardrobe and I'm starting now versus waiting until summer starts creeping up on us because I actually want to wear these. I don't want to just like crochet something and wear it once like I do on my birthday, and this way I don't have to rush into anything. I can just kind of ease into everything. I currently have the period flu. That term is so funny to me, but it does feel like I am coming down with something, but I am also, it's that time of the month. So yeah, I feel like crap. The last 2 days I've been just laying in bed, but today I wanted to go out and get some sun. That's what I'm doing because the sun feels amazing, but my stomach is in shambles. The groundhog said 6 more weeks of winter, but I don't think that is happening at this point because it is 61 degrees right now. Gotta love global warming, huh? I definitely thought coming out here was going to be calming and a little bit peaceful. Like, some noise is fine. Some noise is perfectly fine. Like, it's a neighborhood, not a library. But, no, it was loud as hell out here. And, I made it look like it wasn't that loud. But, yeah, there was a lot going on. It's actually starting to get really hot out here. Like, the sun beaming down on me feels like summer sun. And that just is making me think that it is going to be incredibly hot this summer. So I'm going back inside. But I will say the sun does feel great. It really does. But it is noisy. I think next time I'll be going to the backyard for sure. This morning I went out just on a little adventure in my town. And I just, I went and got coffee, and then I dropped some coffee off at my boyfriend's job, and then I went to Joann. As you know, Joann's Fabric and Crafts is closing, which is, for the craft girlies, the sewing girlies, really sucks. It really, really sucks. And I'm not devastated or anything because I definitely saw it coming, but it still definitely sucks. But they were having a 30% off sale on the yarn. So I got some white cotton yarn. I'm currently working on a dress right now. And I was like, let me just go grab some white cotton yarn. And for whatever reason, nobody is touching the cotton. I don't know why. So I was like, well, let me go in and buy up some. And I think I grabbed 5 skeins of the white yarn, and then I grabbed some Christmas wrapping paper because it was like 90% off. And I just got some little cute ones, which I think will work out. So I always feel like if you see wrapping paper that works for, you know, the vibes that you go for during Christmas time, grab it because it's always on a really deep sale. But there is still lots of things in the Joann's, and so I may go back because they have like a ton of wicker baskets. And if you're into plants, you can always like put plants in the wicker basket, but put it in a like plastic container first and then put it into one of the baskets as like decor. That always works. And that just like really makes your plants look really good. So yeah, it was a nice, fun little adventure. Someone was riding in my blind spot and I almost hit them, but you know, to be expected where I live, so. I started this video off saying that my life is pretty boring, especially at the moment. Like, I'm not doing anything big until probably May, and then July, maybe May. But yeah, things have just been very calm and chill, and I kind of like that because right now I'm actually supposed to be on a trip, but I'm glad that I didn't go because I don't know. I just love my house. I love being at home and in my room. It's one of my favorite things, but I feel like even if nothing exciting is happening, it is okay to enjoy the calm. And I do often feel like we're constantly waiting on the next big thing, the next big event to happen. But I don't know. I've really been liking my quiet time. I'm really just kind of being low key right now. I have set a lot of boundaries lately, and I'm just kind of like, I'm not going to that. I'm not doing that. I have a goal in mind and I do plan to accomplish it. But life is boring. All I do is work, film, edit, rinse and repeat. And then I might go out occasionally. But yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me these last few days. Like I said, I know it has been pretty boring, low key, but that's just how it is right now. I really do want to get back into videos like this because this was cool. This was fun. You got to see glimpses into what's going on in my life. And, you know, I probably will continue to upload these types just because the face to camera stuff can be a lot. And I feel like I am putting in more work than I really need to, if I'm being honest. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. And I will see you next time. Bye.